Hey y'all, this your girl, Real Deal Anita Gibbs Reaction. And I'm going to go ahead on and get started with my show. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead on and subscribe. I appreciate you. Whew, okay. Y'all, I want to get into, let me turn this down. I want to get into a couple of videos that I really saw the video. I caught the capture of the video on Instagram. I have an Instagram, and I be on it, and I ran across something that really, excuse me, y'all, that really touched my heart. It did something to me because I know right now we are dealing with a mentally warfare. People going through things, our kids, us, and everything. Everybody going through something. It's just couple of videos that I want y'all to see so y'all can understand who Rasheem Carter was. Okay, regardless of what he was going through, this shouldn't happen to him. So we're gonna get in a couple of videos. I give y'all time to come in and hit the like button. We need to get our likes up, y'all. Rasheem Carter, a newly released Autopsy, shocked the family, y'all. I don't wish this on anyone. I don't wish this on anybody, child. I'm gonna get into one of my videos, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna break this video down, okay? So y'all can understand who Rasheed was, okay? All right. Yeah, before I get into the first video, I want to give you a little bit of information on Rasheem Carter. Rasheem was only 25 years old. Just think about how many 25 years old are we losing. We're losing too many up middle age, up younger age children. Them the ones that we gonna need as we get older and grow. Rasheem Carter was 25 and reported missing on October the 2nd after his mother said he had sought help from the police and frantically called her to say white men in 3 trucks were pursuing him. Pursuing means chasing him. That was the last day Rasheem finally heard from his mother. Now, it was a little bit more than that. It was a little bit more than that, guys. I'm gonna let y'all see it. Okay, here we go. All right, trying to get this to work. Hold on, y'all. Here I come. Go get you something to eat. Okay, here we go, y'all. There you go. There you go. Excuse me, guys. I want to thank podcast for showing me that I wasn't getting. He's the first person, as long as I've been on YouTube, told me that he couldn't see my updates. And I used to hear my mom say, I didn't get your update, but I didn't know what they was talking about. But since I've been working with him, he told me what I was doing wrong, and I want to thank the young man. Thank you so much. A family of a black man is calling for a federal investigation into his death about local authorities in Mississippi said they did not suspect foul play after the man's body was found dismembered. Now, y'all, what threw me off with this and it's foul play. They did not suspect foul play. So what they thought, he cut his neck off himself? I don't know. Okay, they didn't suspect foul play after the man's body was found dismembered. The police said his wounds may have been caused by an animal. Really? Rasheem Carter is 25. His mother. He called his mother, and this is what he told his mom, y'all. Wow. Are you serious? Hold up, y'all. Let me see, can I get this video going? Y'all, I noticed something since I've been trying to get this information out here. It's been kind of hard, real hard. Okay. Let's see. My computer messed up twice. They trying to say that an animal pulled it boy body loose. What's in the wood that would do that to him? Okay. He called and told his mom, before I get to the video that I have, let me let y'all hear what he told his mother. And they got Ben Crump working with this, y'all. Y'all know who he is, okay? The young man called and told his mama what happened. Let's see. I want to let y'all hear it. Let me let y'all hear it. Hold on. Okay, this is what he informed his mom. Okay, let me let y'all see this. Like I said, the first, TikTok gonna get it.
We want to know what happened and the reason why.
The family of Rasheem Wael Carter is reeling from the discovery of what could be his remains in the woods outside Taylorsville, 31 days after he went missing. His cousin, Shonda Wright, says he told his mother the day he disappeared that he was concerned about 3 men following him and told her to question them if anything happened to him.
He did speak with his mom, Tiffany, about a white truck and white males in there threatened to harm him. He did give her their name.
According to authorities, the 25-year-old was last seen outside a Super 8 hotel on October 2nd in Laurel, a half hour from where he had been contracted to work in Taylorsville at Georgia Pacific. The Hines Community College graduate did not have a vehicle. He also sold seafood in and around his home of Fayette.
He was real down to earth, never met a stranger. He talked when you met him. He always greeted with a smile. He was just a fun and loving person. She didn't bother anyone.
Carter also leaves behind a 6-year-old daughter and a family wanting answers.
If anyone knows, just come forward and let the family know. We want closure. We deserve closure.
In Jackson, Rosalind Anderson, 3 on your side.
Yeah, that's sad. That is one that was so hard to take. But I'm going to go here and get what I was going to show y'all today. That's sad, y'all. That's sad. Now, this is what the reason why I can't pull this up right here, it's because I couldn't believe it. I can't believe it. That they are really, he tried to get help from the police, he couldn't get it. They trying to say that an animal, a wild animal, decapitated this young man. Nah, we ain't gonna keep getting away with stuff like this. They trying to say an animal did this, y'all. Come on now. Crump gonna need help with this one. Crump. Okay, Rasheem Carter was found dead in Taylorville, Mississippi. Okay? Mississippi. 1 month after he went to the Taylorsville Police Department asking for help from authority. Now, the local sheriff is saying that he hasn't ruled out the possibility of murder. This after saying initially that authority didn't have reason to suspect foul play, according to NBC News. Carter reportedly told police on October the 1st last year that he'd been chased by a group of white men in truck. He told the officer, y'all. So here it is. We got a young man told the officer what he was running from, what was going on with him, and he didn't get help. He told the officer that he'd been chased by a group of white men in a truck. In trucks. Uh-oh. Oh, Lord. The 25-year-old previously had texted his mother that he done told his mama the same thing. That 3 truckloads of white guys was trying to kill him and shouting racial slurs. And his mother advised him to go to the police. Here it is. Your son called you, tell you this same thing that he told the officer, and this what happened to him? Oh no, no. And y'all, they found him in the woods, okay? But listen to the story. Listen to the story. He told the police. He told the police he was chased by a group of white men in the trucks. And he gave the mother the person name too. The 25-year-old previously had texted his mother that 3 truckloads of white guys was trying to kill him and shouting racial slurs. And his mother advised him to go to the police. Amen. And this is Rasheem Carter, y'all. Was found dead 1 month after asking for help in Taylorsville Police Department in Taylorsville, Mississippi. What would make them do this to him? I thought he mentioned something on his job, but let's see. His body reportedly was found in skeletal form 1 month later, on November the 2nd, in a wooded area with a severe head. Y'all know what that means. Oh, Lord. Just the head. This is not a natural death. This represents a young man who was killed, said Crump. His head was severed from his body. It decapitated, y'all. His vertebrae, his spinal cord was in another spot. They discovered away from his severed head. They have recently found remains that they believe are also Rasheem Carter at another part of where he went missing. Wow. What that tells us is this was a nefarious act and evil act. Someone murdered Rasheem Carter, and we cannot let them get away with this. Crump also added that the family was giving Carter head and spinal column in a box from the crime lab. Just imagine to do with your child, this with your brother, this with your nephew, your son, and somebody bring a skull to you and the spinal column. Now, the way it sounds like what they saying that now somebody put that body out there, y'all, because it's some more to this story now. I'm gonna keep going. They put that body where it can be, where anything could have attacked it. You know what I mean? Deers or anything could have did the rest of the part. But how long was that body right there? You know what I mean? Carter's mother, Tiffany Carter, said that her son texted her on October the 2nd, the day he disappeared. He was last seen outside a Super 8 hotel in Laurel, Mississippi, where he was working a 10-day stretch for Georgia Pacific Wood Products. Now, y'all, His mother said her son was saving money to reopen his seafood restaurant named after his 7-year-old daughter, Kaylee Carter. Closed the restaurant during the pandemic. So he had a wow, that's beautiful. He had a restaurant and he closed it in. Smart boy. The grieving mother read the text message from her son at the press. What do that sound like to y'all? Before we go on, what are you thinking? Now they get them hotels. Have y'all ever thought about they get people who do construction work hotels. But I'm trying to get to the part where I know he told his mom some people on his job. Let's see it. Let's keep going. And she gave the name. She couldn't get a name out there.
He had told me the night before he was in danger.
Tiffany Carter is living a mother's worst nightmare, learning her child was in danger only to be found dead weeks later.
He told me it was 3 trucks of white men trying to harm him.
Now the family of 25-year-old Rasheem Carter is desperately seeking answers to what or who caused his death. Rasheem Carter was working in Taylorsville, Mississippi, doing contract work. While in the small town, Rasheem Carter reportedly told his mom white men had been following him around town in their pickup truck.
My whole concern was to get him to go to the police station. The last time I talked to him was October the 2nd at 10:46 in the morning.
WLBT reports Rasheem Carter was last seen outside a Super 8 motel on October 2nd in Laurel, Mississippi. A couple days later, Tiffany Carter says she went to Taylorsville to file a missing persons report for her son's disappearance. It wasn't until a month later that his body was found in a field. The family says deputies notified them after capturing Rasheem Carter on surveillance.
They had captured him on a deer feeding image on October the 2nd. It looked like it had been cut off. Okay. And they sent her to ask her, was this her child? And they identified him by the pants that he had on. His wallet was found. His key card to the hotel room.
Despite the remains of Rasheem Carter being found, his family says they're still waiting on the body to be returned to the Mississippi Crime Lab so they can conduct their own independent autopsy. In the meantime, the family says they plan to hire a lawyer to help get answers from authorities.
Y'all hear that? Gracious. Let me see this again. I never seen this. Y'all heard this? Let me finish. I'm gonna come back and let it play again. Jesus, what's going through y'all minds? God, to be more careful. Me and the owner of this company not seeing this, what he told his mom. Quote, me and the owner of this company not seeing eye to eye, mama. One text message read. That's what the text message said. Wow. Me, they not seeing eye to eye. Somebody need to leave that job. If you can't get along with your supervisor, just leave. And you can't tell nobody what to do on his job. You don't see eye to eye with somebody, leave. Okay? If anything happened to me, he's responsible for it. I'm too smart for it, mama. He got these guys wanted to kill me. And that's what he sent to me. Y'all, how y'all feel about that? I'm getting a mixed message. I'm getting a message, but I'm getting it different. I'm getting a different message the way he talking. He said, me and the owner of this company not seeing eye to eye, mama. What could that mean, eye to eye, not seeing eye to eye? Because, we do that all the time. We'll do that on the company that we work for. We like, I ain't seeing eye to eye with her. Shoot, give me another supervisor. if they don't give me that, then I just have to go find another job. Okay, how y'all tell me how y'all said? Now the mom said that this is. Let's look at it. Let's visualize it, cause y'all parents. Me and the owner of this is what he put in the text message. Me and the owner of this company not seeing eye to eye, mama. One text message read, if anything happened to me, he's responsible. I'm too smart for it, mama. Now, when he said, I'm if anything happened to me, mama, he's responsible. So he thinks that's hard right there for him to text and say this and he come up dead. He said, if anything happened to me, he's responsible. Why did he say that the company man did this, had somebody to do this? Why couldn't it be? I'm just saying, I'm trying to look at it. Is it some more dangerous guys involved? Now, somebody spoke to me earlier. He said that when this happened to their son, it was drugs involved. That's what they told me. The drug dealer killed this particular boy. They cut his head out and did something to his arm. Not him, but another boy. But it was drug related. And so, because he owed money. So when he said, if anything happened to me, he responsible for it. It's throwing me off right there. Responsible, it happened. Then he said, I'm too smart for it, mama. Why would he think that the owner did this? Just because they white, if he allegedly saying they white, this could be gang related, y'all. Why would the boss man take him to? Why would the boss man take this boy to the ATM machine and try to get some money out of him? Think about it, y'all, before we put the blame on anybody. Let's look at it. He said, if anything happened to me, he's responsible for it. I'm too smart for it, mama. Why is he saying it? Is I'm too smart for what I did? Or what coming for in front? We get embarrassed when we done did something, but we gonna warn mama about it. He got these guys wanting to kill me. And that's what he sent to her. Now we're going to look at that video again, mothers. There's a lot of mothers on my channel, in the Real Deal channel, and we're going to keep it real. I got a mixed message right there, y'all. Sound like he owe a dealer. I can be wrong. It can be a dealer, drug dealer in that community. It's Super H. Man, ain't nothing but drug dealers around there, white and black. Tiffany Carter added that her son's car was not operable, and he had been riding to work with co-workers until they got into an argument on October the 2nd, and her son forced to walk. Okay, here we go. Let's read it again. I'm glad this came up after I said what I said. Now y'all giving us some more information. God, said Tiffany Carter added that her son, son's car was not operable, and he had been riding to work with his co-worker until they got into an argument. What was that argument about? For them to force him to get up out that car, y'all, and walk. What forced him to get out? That argument had to be about something different, something. Come on. The co-worker, wow. So he wrote with his co-worker, what is up with him? He had been riding to work with a co-worker until they got into an argument on October the 2nd, and her son was forced to walk. What was said for them to decaffeinate this boy's body? Y'all got to remember, something ain't right. A family friend named Isha Green agreed to drive to Taylorsville to pick up Carter and bring him to the hometown of Fayette, Mississippi. But he was not at the gas station when they were supposed to meet. Oh, I didn't know he wasn't at the gas station. Tiffany Carter reported him missing a few days later. Whoa. Stop, y'all. Whoa. What happened? He called her. He asked her to come pick him up. So she drove to where he was to go pick him up and bring him to her town. But he was not at the gas station where they supposed to meet. Where in the world did he go? Tiffany Carter reported him missing a few days later at both Taylorsville Police Department and the Laurel Police Department. Wow, this is crazy. They did not help him. He asked for help, but they did not help him. She said he did the right thing by asking, but they didn't help him. What she's saying right there, y'all, when he went in the police department, they didn't help him. But so he called her. She came for him. But maybe they made him leave off in front of the place, because they wouldn't let him stay there until she got there. So they did not help him at all. Before they failed to act, what we have is a Mississippi legend, said Crump, a Mississippi lynching in 2022 America. You cannot turn your head away. And what you mean that if he asks for help, they supposed to what? Help. Golly. Crump said we need the highest level of law enforcement to administer justice for Rasheem Carter as if he was their child. Y'all, this is sad. He did everything he's supposed to do. He went to the police. He asked for help. He did everything right. And then he called her, Isha, to come pick him up. And when she got there, he was gone. They failed that, man. They failed to act, okay? Because they failed to act they had the lynching. They had that lynching said, front. We already read that, okay? Ooh, y'all stay prayed up. Stay prayed up. The Mississippi Bureau of Investigation declined to comment on the open investigation and referred inquiries to the Smith County Sheriff's Office. Smith County Sheriff Joel Houston told NBC News that his office was awaiting potential warrants to determine whether any devices being near the area where Carter's remains was found. At the same time, he was missing. Houston also said that the Carter's co-workers including the ones whose names he gave his mother. He gave his mother the names, y'all. He gave his mother the names. He gave his mother the name. That's a smart boy. Including the one whose name he gave his mother have been ruled out as suspects after the authority were able to confirm that when Carter was last seen alive, their phones were almost 100 miles away from Taylorsville at another job site. What? What? They ruled them out, the code workers out, as suspect after the authorities were able to confirm that when Carter was last seen alive, their phones were almost 100 miles away from Taylorsville at another job site. Houston said they confirmed their whereabouts through the phone records of GPS. What did we just say, gang? I just gave y'all, I wish this person could come on, but they ain't gonna do it. This is allegedly drug related. And the only reason why I say that, because they decapitate, he owed either money and they want their money now. And he didn't get them that PIN number. Seemed like a big drug deal. And they did what they had to do. It didn't sound like his people on his job. It sounded like some gang members allegedly sales. That's what it sounded like. They said the whole demeanor has changed. They said Houston added that court workers noted his demeanor during their interview with authority. Now we got to look at them. They said his whole demeanor had changed. They weren't sure what was going on. They just said he kept to himself more. He used this is what the whoa. This is what the co-workers were saying, y'all. The co-worker was saying that Rasheem demeanor changed. They said his whole demeanor had changed. What did them people do to Rasheem? They weren't sure what was going on. Oh my God. They just said he kept to himself more. He usually joked around. And in the last few or so, they weren't able to do that. His mother said that Carter was lucid doing their phone calls and said he had no history of mental illness. But my mama, that sound like, I just know what my son told me. She said, I don't believe anything they say. It's lies after lies. The family said that they was told Carter may have been decapitated by wild animals following his death, according to his cousin, Yokina Anderson. He was in so many different pieces, said Anderson. They wanted to tell us that he went there and fell dead and the animals were feeding off him. The medical examiner ruled that Carter's causes and manner of death are undetermined, while knowing that the condition of the remains during the autopsy made determining the timing of the injuries difficult. The report also noticed that the remains indicated signs of animal activity, which also complicated determining the manner of death. Carter was last seen in the woods on October the 2nd after 4:30 p.m. on a private landowner game camera for hunting. Why lately we've been finding everybody in hunting area? Why lately we have been finding our people, cars, bodies in hunting area? Houston claimed that Carter was the only person seen on the footage and that it took 2 weeks to search several hunting aids where cadaver dogs after receiving the footage in mid-October. The authority found Carter's bank cards, a driver's license, a vapor, and a phone charger, and some cash in his blue jean near his remains, but never found his phone. What? They were that smart to take his phone? Y'all tell me what y'all think. Co-counsel Carlos Moore said at the press conference that Carter was chased and killed by a group of white supremacists. What I say? Y'all excuse me. That nap time. Charged and killed by a group of white supremacists. He was difficultly and gainfully employed, just trying to make a living for his young child, and end up dead, said Moore. Chased by what we believe to be white supremacists, a lynch mob. Can somebody, I wish they can go back. He's got a somebody. It don't seem like his job. It don't seem like his job. Cause they said his demeanor during their interview was a third that they said his whole demeanor has changed. They put him out the car because of how he was acting in the car. But why would he waste his time telling his mama all this if it wasn't true? Y'all, what's going on right here? Somebody got to get charged for this. They didn't take his money. They didn't take nothing but his phone.
He had told me the night before he was in danger.
Tiffany Carter is living a mother's worst nightmare, learning her child was in danger only to be found dead weeks later.
He told me it was 3 trucks of white men trying to harm him.
Mm. Wait, let me take that back what she said. He told me it was 3 trucks of white men trying to harm him.
Learning her child was in danger only to be found dead weeks later.
He told me it was 3 trucks of white men trying to harm him.
Now the family of 25-year-old Rasheem Carter is desperately seeking answers to what or who caused his death. Rasheem Carter was working in Taylorsville, Mississippi, doing contract work. While in the small town, Rasheem Carter reportedly told his mom, white men had been following him around town in their
Okay, if they were following Rasheed around town in a pickup truck. That y'all better get, hey, y'all young people better get the heck home. Y'all better, hey, anytime you feel trouble like that, leave. Go. Get out of there. Cause if a truck following you like that, that's a sign. Leave. Don't challenge it.
Pickup truck.
My whole concern was to get him to go to the police station. The last time I talked to him was October the 2nd at 10:46.
Okay, let's get the timeline. The last time I talked to him was October the 2nd at 10:46 in the morning. Let me look at October. Let me see when it's October 2nd, y'all. Hold on for a minute. Hold on for 1 second. October the 2nd was on a Sunday. On that Sunday, that was the last time she spoke to her son at 10:43 in the morning. Okay, let me put my calendar back on March and my birthday Saturday. Okay, so October the 2nd is on a Sunday, y'all. I had to look that up for y'all right quick. Okay, it was on a Sunday at 10:46 in the morning.
WLBT reports Rasheem Carter was last seen outside a Super 8 hotel.
WLBT reports Rasheem was last seen outside a Super 8 on October. So he was on outside of a Super 8 when he called his mom. If that's what y'all said. That's what y'all just said. So when he called his mom at 10:46, Rasheem, that's the last time he been seen. It's at the Super 8 hotel. Did y'all question them people at that Super 8 hotel? All the people who don't checked out. And y'all see them flags.
On October 2nd in Laurel, Mississippi. A couple days later, Tiffany Carter says she went to Taylorsville to file a missing persons report.
Okay. At 10:46 when he talked to his mama on October the 2nd on a Sunday, he was in the front of Super 8. A couple of days later, the mom, whoever Tiffany, okay, they not saying mother. Tiffany Carter says, they must, I don't know, his mother, they don't know why they not saying mother. Tiffany Carter says she went to Taylorsville to file a missing person report for her son's disappearance. Now, I want to ask y'all, when her son called her at 10:46 on that Sunday, what did he say to her? To make her go and put missing report.
For his son's disappearance. It wasn't until a month later that his body was found in a field.
Months later, his body was found in a field. A deer ate him. If it's deer season, a deer ate him. The family said, okay, some deers ate him. But how he get there though? That's the question you gotta ask. I'm gonna show y'all another picture in a minute. Let's finish breaking this down.
Field. The family has notified them after capturing Rasheem Carter on surveillance.
They had captured him on a deer feeding image. On
I'm gonna show y'all that image. I got that image. They show him by that deer feeding image, y'all. That's somebody's property. They got places you could go where they do deer hunting. Where they do deer hunting at. And they have to feed. It's a black feeder because my son got one in his backyard for those deers. He's standing right there with a stick in his hand. I'm gonna show it to y'all. We ain't in on her.
From the Mississippi Crime Lab, so they can conduct their own independent autopsy. In the meantime, the family says they plan to hire a lawyer to help get answers from authorities.
Hold up, hold up, hold up. Let me take it back to here. I didn't get that part right here. Yeah, that's what I want to hear right here.
Bring Rasheem Carter on surveillance.
They had captured him on a deer feeding image on October the 2nd. It looked like it had been cut off.
Okay. Okay, they caught him on a deer feeding. Okay. 9:46, he called the mama on October. Everything happened on October the 2nd. He was leaving the hotel. How was he going to leave the hotel? How was he going to leave? He didn't have a car. So how did he get from A to B? From B to C? Because when he left there early in the morning, when he left there that morning at 10:46, they must have to check out the hotel at 11. Who all checked out that hotel around that time? It's going to tell us a lot. Who did he associate with? That's why they took his phone. Because whoever he called is in that phone. He was standing outside Super 8. Now, his body ends up in a deer feeding area. That's deer hunting, but with no shots. They said no gunshots. How did his body get out there how did his body get out there, y'all? He didn't get shot. The animals ate him. He was out there for 2 days. But he had the clothes on, so the animals feeding off on him.
Okay. And they sent her
And coyotes. Coyotes be out there, y'all, in the deer hunting area. Coyotes do be out there, because I got a picture of one. Coyotes do be out there now. They eat anything.
her was this her child. And they identified him by the pants that he had on. His wallet was found. His key card to the hotel room.
Despite the remains of Rasheem Carter being found, his family says they're still waiting on the body to be returned from the Mississippi crime lab.
Yeah, that's drug related. That's drug relation. That's drug related right there. I hate to say it. It could be white or black drug people. This drug related. Watch and see it gonna come up. Because they threw everything belongs to him out there. He didn't get them nothing, they didn't get him nothing. They didn't leave him with nothing. If he still have on them clothes, he got ate up. Like y'all was saying about other things. I don't want to bring that up. He got ate up. There you go, Leonardo.
Lab, so they can conduct their own independent audit. In the meantime, the family says they plan to hire a lawyer to help get answers from authorities.
Wow. Okay, now I'm gonna let y'all see him in the wood. That right there was good. Good Lord of mercy right there. It gave me a lot of answers. Let's go. Hold on, y'all. Whew. Ooh, wait. Oh, mercy. Wait. Y'all, hold on for a minute. Hold on. Let me take a break for a minute. That right. Hold on. Please let me take a break for a minute. That was a hard pill to follow, y'all. I believe some dope gang dealers did that to him. I believe some dope dealers did that to him. And he had they want what he's supposed to get them. Evidently, he must get paid. Oh, Lord, I had to drink that, y'all. God, that's the whole story. All All right, let's get to. Let me see what's coming up next. Okay, we don't need that. We just did that one. Oh, have mercy. This the one I want y'all to see. This. See, I went and got everything for y'all. Now I'm gonna show y'all the video when the girl said that they found him on the camera with this, he was in the wood with the deer feeder. That's a deer feeder where he's standing by. I'm gonna let y'all see that. Oh, y'all, please hit that like button, man. This him, easy work. Jesus. Okay, let me see. Did I supposed to remove that? Hold on, y'all. Oh, Lord, have mercy, Jesus. Y'all, this is him at the deer feeder. So, what they did was, allegedly, took that boy body. This him. This him. This is it. That's him, y'all, at the deer feeder. That black thing is a deer feeder. What he got in his hand, y'all? They dropped that boy out there in the woods. Coyotes out there. Deers out there. I mean, a lot of deers. Y'all see them deers out there where I be at in the morning. And this where they found him at, y'all. This is where they found him at. He ain't got no shirt. He had on his pants. They don't drug that ball up. I believe what they doing now for these people that we don't never get a chance to return home. Drug them up so they won't remember nothing. He probably was out there freaking out. They go to deer feeder. They deer hunt out there. Golly. Rasheem Carter was seen on a trail camera, shirtless, on the date he was reported missing. Y'all, I'm working on editing the video so y'all can go, so we can go into it, run into one to the other one, okay? I'm learning stuff. This he don't have on a shirt. He's shirtless. He got a wood stick in his hand. Now, they didn't have to show them this, y'all. But what they did was showed him alive on October the 2nd. Right here. He's alive. How did he die? He was alive, so how he died? Somebody had to do something. Now I'm saying somebody had to do something because he alive. Somebody don't. Ooh, I don't know. I ain't gonna stick it. Ooh, Lord. That's him right there before I move the picture, y'all. He got a stick in his hand. He about to tear somebody up. And he looking over this way. He sees something. He looking. He ain't scared of no deer. He looking, his head looking at something. So he was alive at 4:32 p.m., y'all. On this, if that's when it took the picture at 4:32 p.m. in the evening. So he was alive at 4:32. And his phone gone. The black man mother told Insider she believed that Emmett showed Carter was running for his life. The local sheriff says no one else was with Carter in the footage and that there's no evidence yet he was murdered. So he woke. He woke, but he looking at something. He looking at somebody. And he got a stick in his hand. He looking at somebody. And where them deers be at? They wade in the woods. Wow. Okay, I was just concentrating on that picture. Cause he looking at somebody. I'm trying to see who we see in the woods. Do it look like somebody? Okay, now I'm getting paranoid. Do that look like somebody right there? Nah, that may be the trees, honey. I wear glasses. Rasheem Carter, the young black man whose family believed he was murdered late last year, was captured by a trail camera in Mississippi woods, shirtless and carrying what appears to be a large branch. That's what we saw him with, the large branch in his hand, on the day he was reported missing. The mother of the 25-year-old man whose remains were found a month after he disappeared told insiders on Wednesday that the wildlife camera image of his son or her son, and that's what it caught, but captured. But how did he die? Well, he just dropped dead and laid down and the animal ate him. He didn't have to stay in the woods. This at 4 p.m. The sun's still out. Something ain't right about that picture. Let's keep going, y'all. It's sad. Woo. Was running for his life. Let me pull this up so y'all can see. You could see there are bruises on him. Carter mother Tiffany Carter told Insider October the 22nd, 2022 image with a time stamp 4:32 p.m. Oh, it said 4:32. Did I say 4:32? Let me make sure. Yeah, 4:32. And he got the wood in his hand. Yeah, he would have threatened the coyotes and the coyotes away. God, it's still early in the afternoon, evening. He got a large branch on the day he was reported missing. Okay, you could see there are bruises on him. I can't see the bruises, but I know I can imagine that it is. Called the mother Tiffany Carter Carter told Insider of the October the 2nd image with a stamp, with a time stamp of 4:32 p.m. When I see that picture, I know my son was somewhere struggling. Every mother know their child somewhere running for his life. I really believe he was chased there, Tiffany said. Investigators provided the image to Rasheem family for verification about a week before his remains was found on November the 2nd, just south of Taylorsville, Mississippi, in a wooded area, about 300 yards away from where he was seen in the photo, according to Tiffany and police. The picture showed something is not right, Tiffany told insiders. Something transpired. That's what it looked like, something transpired. Don't this make y'all think about Alexis Well, once they found her in the woods? Rasheem's cousin, Tasha Clark, told Insider she believed Rasheem was hiding at the time the image was captured. I think it was a struggle and he was trying to protect himself. He was hiding, Clark said. He looked like he was hiding too. Rasheem family has alleged that his death was a modern day lynching and said that the father from Fayette, Mississippi, warned in a phone call to his mother that he was being chased by white men in a truck on October the 1st, y'all. So the daddy know he being chased by some white guys. You have to be more careful. It can be dealer, drug dealer white boys. It can be them. It could be rednecks. One in a phone call to his mother that he was being chased by white men in a truck October the 1st. So October the 1st, his dad said he was chased. And October the 2nd, he called his mom. Why he didn't get out of there? I don't understand it. Smith County Sheriff George Houston, whose department is handling the investigation into Rasheem death, insisted to insiders on Tuesday that investigators have not yet found any evidence that proves Carter was murdered. Houston added that while cops haven't been seen anything to indicate he was murdered, everything is still on the table, and anything is possible until we have complete the case. Turn over every rock, every leaf, and find every possible answer there is to find. They need to check the hotel if they haven't cleaned out the hotel on that Sunday. But if the men were chasing him on the 1st, why is he still there? This is crazy. The family attorney, Ben Crump, told reporters this week that an independent autopsy, we already went over that, y'all, reveals that Rasheem's head was severed from his body and that his vertebrae and spinal cord was found in a different location. Jesus. Other body parts are still missing, Crump said. What they tell us is that this was a nefarious act, said Crump. This was an evil act. Somebody murdered Rasheem Carter, and we cannot let them get away with this. Houston told Insider that animals could have very easily torn apart Rasheem's body after he died. How did he die? Is the question. Because he was alive on the picture. That's the question. He was alive on the picture. So Carter's family has alleged that the police was covering up what happened to Carter and called for a federal investigation. But Houston urged, there is nothing being covered up. There is nothing being swept under the rug. There's nothing to hide, Houston said. But so he just laid there and let the animals eat him. If that's what he really telling us. When asked about the deer camera image showing Rasheem shirtless, Houston told Insider that an argument can be made that the bruises on the man were actually shadows. What? Hold up, y'all. God. When asked about the deer camera image showing Rasheem shirtless, Houston told Insider that an argument can be made. An argument can be made that the bruises, quote, the bruises on the man are actually shadows. Shadows. What? So the bruises are shadows. Hold up, y'all. Hold up. Let me look at this. They trying to call the mom crazy. They trying to call you crazy, woman. Don't let them call you crazy. Oh my God. Those is the shadow from the lead. Mama thought these were bruises. Hold up, y'all. Hold up. Let me see. Hold up now. Yeah, that look like between the trees. Yeah, that right there, those not bruises. Because you can look at the pants leg. And the same thing I'm looking on his pants leg is shelling on his body. Oh, mom, poor baby. I miss her baby. Yeah, those not bruises. Oh, wait, golly. That was interesting. Wait a minute. Hold up. I thought I went to Houston. Houston had that white car salesman. Okay, wait, hold up. Hold up. Okay. Here we go. I don't know, y'all. Smith County, George Houston, whose department is handling investigating into Rasheem death, insisted to. Did I read this? Insisted to Insider on Tuesday, investigators have not yet found any evidence that proved Carter was murdered. Houston added that while cops haven't seen anything to indicate that he was murdered, everything is still on the table. Anything is possible until we have completed the case. Turn over every rock. Okay, I did say that. Rasheem's mother reported her son missing to police in Laurel, Mississippi on October the 2nd, the day the deer camera captured him in the woods. The family attorney, Ben Crump, told reporters this week that an independent autopsy reveals that Rasheem. Oh, hold up, y'all. Okay, here we go. Hold on, y'all. I'm just the evidence. Okay, he's on the one on the camera. I remember saying that. Houston added, at this point, we just trying to rule out possibility of anybody being present in this last time of life. Y'all, they not saying, they just trying to fix that now, but the camera caught him alive. Don't y'all forget, the camera caught him alive. It did at 4:32 on the day he called his mom. Somebody done shot that boy up. They done gave him some drugs. They shot him up, and not the way he gonna have to fall out dead, fall out sleep, or whatever. And whatever they gave him, paralyzed that boy. He knocked out, and them animals, them deals and the coyotes ate that boy up. The evidence we have right now is not showing anybody with him. Houston said. Nothing that the investigators are still waiting on search warrants from technology companies that will help rule out anybody being with him. Tiffany told Insider that she has only seen that one image from the deer trail camera and that she has not been shown the entire footage. What? So they letting her see what they want her to see. She said her son had no medical issues and was a healthy 25-year-old man. Now they drugged him up. That's what happened. Wow, y'all, this is crazy. Oh, golly. Whew, this is sad. Oh my God. And they show her this though. He was alive on that Sunday. What's going on? He got a wood in his hand. He ain't got no look like he got on no shoes. They drugged that boy up. They know what they did to him. Okay, let me see what else I got for y'all. Woo, Chad. Ooh, Lord, how much is this? Oh, I'm going to show y'all this video. Ooh, I'm going to drop this link while I'm doing this. I'm going to drop this link in case somebody want to share something. This sad, y'all. We all got to talk about this. You don't have to, but I'm just going to put it out there for the respect of y'all. And for anybody who want to talk, it don't matter. It's sad. Whew. Whew. Let's look at this.
Civil rights attorney Ben Crump was in Jackson today, calling for answers in the mysterious death of a young Fayette man whose remains were found a month after he went missing. 12 News' Leah Williams heard from attorneys who are calling on the U.S. Department of Justice to step in. Leah?
Melanie, the state medical examiner's office was not able to determine a cause of death for 25-year-old Rasheem Carter. His family believes there was foul play, so their attorney sent a letter to the Department of Justice asking them to get involved. We want to warn you that some of the video is graphic and could be disturbing to some viewers. 25-year-old Rasheem Carter of Fayette was contracted to work in Smith County last year. Carter went missing in October after texting his mother that his life was in danger.
He said, me and the owner of this company not seeing eye to eye, mama. His name, which I can't say at this time, but if anything happened to me, he's responsible for it. I'm too smart, mama. He got these guys wanting to kill me. And that's what he said to me.
Attorneys say there was an attempt to use Carter's credit card in Taylorsville while he was missing. A month after his disappearance, some of his remains were found in Smith County.
Separate from his body.
Y'all see how they found his head? This how they found his head. From his body. This how they found his head.
His vertebrae, his spinal cord, was in another spot they discovered away from his severed head. They have recently found remains that they believe also Rasheem Carter.
The Mississippi State Medical Examiner's Office was not able to determine a cause of death because some of Carter's remains were in an advanced state of decomposition. Attorney Carlos Moore called it one of the most disturbing cases of his lifetime.
I've been a Mississippian for all 46 years of my life, and I've never heard of a crime this horrific in my life. I was not living during the time of enmity. I heard about that and read about it in the history books, but how we had progressed in Mississippi.
The Smith County Sheriff's Office is leading the investigation, and the Mississippi Bureau of Investigation is assisting. But family says more needs to be done, so attorney sent a letter asking the U.S. Department of Justice to get involved.
We need the highest levels of law enforcement to justice Rasheem Carter as if he.
Hold up, y'all. Let me think of it. He got a 6-year-old girl, daughter. Look at that. Look at that, y'all. This is how they found him. This is how they found him. Look at the vertebrae in the box. This is how somebody bring your child to you. This. Really? Come on, man. After y'all done did, whoever did what they did, they took that body and they took, man, please. I'm gonna hit it one more time, y'all. They did whatever they did to that boy in them woods. Did what they had to do. Then this happened. And coyotes eat anything, but it's the way his body was. I don't know, y'all. They did something to him. Somebody did something. I believe some drug boys.
25-year-old Rasheem Carter of Fayette was contracted to work in Smith County last year. Carter went missing in October after texting his mother that his life was in danger.
He said, me and the owner of this company not seeing eye to eye, mama. His name, which I can't say at this time, but if anything happened to me, he's responsible for it. I'm too smart, mama. He got these guys wanting to kill me. And that's what he sent to me.
Attorneys say there was an attempt to use Carter's credit card in Taylorsville while he was missing. A month after his disappearance, some of his remains were found in Smith County.
His head was severed from his body. His vertebrae, his spinal cord, was in another spot they discovered away from his severed head. They have recently found remains that they believe are also Rasheem Carter.
The Mississippi State Medical Examiner's Office was not able to determine a cause of death because some of Carter's remains were in an advanced state of decomposition. Attorney Carlos Moore called it one of the most disturbing cases of his lifetime.
I've been a Mississippian for all 46 years of my life, and I've never heard of a crime this horrific in my life. I was not living during the time of enmity. I heard about that and read about it in the history books, but I thought we had.
Y'all got any questions before I go? Okay, y'all gonna enjoy the rest of y'all evening. I appreciate y'all watching, okay? Please share this video. Please. I'm out.